have. So the first tip I have for you guys is to literally just make your channel. Like, that's all you have to do is make your channel. So think of a name that you want to use. It doesn't have to be like super creative or whatever. It could literally be your first name and a few numbers or whatever you want your channel to be called. So just create your channel. So once you have that there, okay, the channel's created, good. Step number 2 for you guys, I would think of what's your first video gonna be. If you guys need to research on YouTube, best first YouTube video, things like that to make, I would say play around with ideas. So if you guys are not sure what your channel wants to be, like if you don't have a niche locked down, like saying, okay, I want to do a hair channel, I want to do a reaction channel, I want to do a mukbang channel, say play around with whatever you're looking to do and you'll see what audience you attract. So maybe one day you want to do a mukbang, see how that does. Maybe it does good, maybe it doesn't, maybe it does bad. So if it does bad, move on to the next thing. Maybe you want to try reactions, go ahead, try it, see how it does. It's just about playing around and what works best for you. Some people start with one niche and then they switch to something totally different and they attract the audience that really likes them, and that's the thing that blows them up or takes them to the next level. So highly recommend that you guys play around with whatever you want to do. Don't have your channel too scattered, but in the beginning you can play around with things that you want, and when you get an established fan base or supporter base that you see likes these types of videos, just run with those. Those are the videos that you need to do for now until you get monetized. Once you get monetized, you can broaden your horizons a little bit and do whatever you want to do. You can vlog, you can do whatever, but I wouldn't recommend starting a channel just as vlogging at first, unless your life is super interesting and you're doing a lot of stuff on the daily. I wouldn't recommend. If you're like a first year college student and you want to vlog your experience, go ahead and do that. But I would mix a few different videos into there just to keep a different audience around as well. Like if you want to attract the vlog people, cool, but you can also have the mukbang community, you can also have the reaction community, you can also have the hair community. So just all depends on what you want to do, your talents, your skills, or whatever you like to do. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is the main one that people get messed up, like especially when you first started. Be consistent. Like being consistent is probably the main tip. I tell you this over and over again about being consistent. You have to be consistent. You can't just post a video and then a month later post again and think people are still going to be around looking for you. No, they need constant entertainment. It's like you have a TV show. I expect my TV shows to come on every Thursday at 9 o'clock. When it doesn't, I get mad and I go watch something else. If it does it again, I'm not even gonna be looking for that TV show anymore. So you guys, the first thing you need to do when you start your channel is to just be consistent. Try to post. If you guys need to film in the future, I do this. I pre-film. So sometime on a Sunday, I'll film like 3 videos, and I'm able to schedule those and have those posted through the week or whatever, or 2 videos or however many videos you want to do. You don't have to make videos every day. Just do it for like sure it's comfortable for you. Don't stress yourself out trying to make videos and stuff like that, but just try it. If you can pre-film, that's gonna be the best thing for you, so you can be consistent. Try to be consistent for like a month or so and see how it goes for you. You can make 1 video a week, you can make 2 videos a week, it's up to you. So be consistent. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is going to be figure out what type of schedule you're trying to do. Figure out what's the best amount of videos that you're gonna do per week that you're comfortable with. This goes to the consistency thing, that you're comfortable with, that your audience you know, likes or whatever. And that's pretty much it. Just figure out a schedule. Try to make a schedule if you can. That's the best thing for you, is a schedule, so that you can get into the behavior and the groove of making these videos and incorporate into your daily life that, okay, I gotta film, I gotta post, I gotta edit, I gotta do all this type of stuff. So let me make time in my schedule to do this, and you know, there we go. It's like an investment for the future. If your channel does blow up, it's gonna be well worth all the time and the effort that you guys put into it in the forefront, basically. So that's tip number 4. Number 5, I would just say do not lose confidence, or do not lose motivation. You'll see these other YouTubers having millions of subscribers, but that did not happen overnight. If you guys look at probably their beginning first video, it could say 6 years ago, it could say 10 years ago, it could say a year ago. It just all depends. Some people are on YouTube for like 6 years. Something happens one day where I don't know what happened. I don't know if they became extra consistent out of nowhere, or did one video blow them up. So sometimes it'll take 6 years to get where you need to be, and sometimes it'll take a year Sometimes it could take 6 months. So everybody's channel is different. The main goal for you right now is not 1,000,000 subs or 1,000,000 views right now. I mean, that's cool if you get 1,000,000 views. That's great. Great on you. But the main goal right now is to get consistent and to get your supporters up, like growing and actually liking genuinely who you are, because that's pretty much what it's about. If they like you, they're gonna keep coming back. Like, it could be because you're funny, it could be because you're relatable, it could just be because you're you, like, you know. So just don't lose confidence, don't lose motivation, don't look at other people's channels and think, oh, well, I'm doing pretty much similar to what they're doing. Why my numbers don't look like that? One day they will. If you keep going and going and going, hard work pays off. I don't care what nobody says. Hard work will pay off. If you're consistent and you're doing what you need to do, that's gonna pay off. Trust me when I tell you, do not lose motivation. That's tip number 5. So tip number 6 is going to be, if you need inspiration, look at other YouTube videos. Don't copy them, but if you're doing something similar to a video that's already out, take some pointers from there. You don't have to do it. It's not like word for word or doing acting like them or whatever. Try to find your own style of video and stuff like that. You never want to be copying, because if you do make it big, that's when the problems will start. You'll be, you'll have people coming and saying, oh, hey, how come you're copying so-and-so's videos and stuff like that? You're not them, So just keep it you, keep it your style, stick to what you know, and that's pretty much it. Number 7, I would say, is if you guys are having your comment section on, you can have your comment section on or off. It's just up to you and what kind of person you are, because some comments will come in and they will be crazy. I've got some of the craziest comments on YouTube that you just don't even want to know about. So if you guys can always block people. I have a lot of people blocked. I have a lot of comments are erased. I have keywords that are in the algorithm of my channel where if you type it, I'm never gonna see it. So you can protect yourself from certain things. If you guys things get to you easily, it doesn't get to me, but if things get to you easily and a comment will discourage you from posting and stuff like that, just have your comments off, or just have them pretty censored, basically. So you can do that. They have a thing where you can put like hold potential inappropriate comments on your thing, disable comments and stuff like that, or you can manually check them, I guess, and approve them. So whole bunch of stuff. So don't let the comments get to you, because that will definitely throw you off your game if you're that type of person that comments get to you and stuff like that, because you're gonna have people commenting. Anybody can click on your video from anywhere around the world and say anything they want to say. So keep that in mind. So trolls is a real thing on YouTube, so be prepared. Next tip is, I forgot which number I'm on, probably 6 or 7, I don't know. The next tip is going to be focus mainly on watch time and subs, obviously, but I would say focus more on watch time, because some people I find with their channels, they could be at 6,000 subs, 20,000 subs and not have the watch hours. The watch hours are the hardest thing for you to get when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, and it seems almost impossible. 4,000 watch hours, like, oh my god, so much, and 1,000 subs. To me, focus on the watch hours, because that's the main important thing. You don't want to be at 2,000 subs and at 2,000 watch hours. You have a long way to go, trust me, and you're just making videos and not getting paid from. Not that that's the main thing, but a lot of people do start YouTube. 80% of people doing YouTube is for the money. And I don't care what nobody else say. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. I started YouTube years back before I even knew you could get paid. I just wanted to share my reviews for hair, and I genuinely wanted to tell people about, this hair is good, this hair is bad. I made so many videos before I've even gotten paid on YouTube, so I did not do it for the money. But a lot of people, that's their main goal. When I did find out about the money, I was a lot more motivated to make videos, and that's when I ended up getting monetized. So yeah, definitely say focus on the watch hours. You need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs, obviously. So that's that. Next tip I would say is try to promote your channel as much as you can. So if you watch YouTubers that's more like on your relatable side, I would say, that does kind of the same things that you do, try to be the first one to comment under their videos, so people can see your channel. So you can say, oh yeah, I tried this too, or whatever, or I made a video like this on my channel. So sometimes you can get people from other people's channels, and make sure you tell them, like, in that comment also, make sure you try to like watch at least half the video and be like, oh yeah, great video, I like when you did this, I like when you did that, I did that too, this is how it turned out, stuff like that. So just try to comment on the other people's videos, make sure you promote that. And I will also say that when you post a new video, go in your last video's comments and say, oh, I have a new video up doing this, check it out here. And then just put the video link basically on your comment section of your last video, so they can know if they're on this video, they can click to the next video. Next tip is, I would say definitely do end screens. If you guys know what I'm talking about, make sure you do end screens. You can also do the cards. I don't do the cards anymore, but you can do the cards. People could click on different things. And the main thing with YouTube is that they want to keep people on the platform. So as long as your videos are keeping people on the platform, YouTube will recommend your videos. So you always want to get YouTube to be on board with you, push your videos out and get you recommended. So I would say do all them extra steps in the beginning, definitely. Right now, I don't really do end cards and end screens, but I would say when you first starting out, you do want your viewers to, like, if they do like you or whatever, which they should, they'll be like, oh, I want to watch more of this. So they click the next video on the end screen, and they'll click the cards, and they'll keep staying on your channel and staying on, which in turn gets you watch time, possibly subs, and possibly YouTube recommendations. So those are all positive. So do the extra steps definitely in the beginning, like I said. Another tip is your description box. Make sure you have tags that pertain to your video. Just write hashtag, and sometimes things will pop up that YouTube have up there. So it could be like try on haul, Shein haul, stuff like that. So just put 3 up there all the time in your description box. Description box are pretty important for newer YouTube, just so that the algorithm could see it and just put you in the right path that you need to be in. So make sure you fill out the description box. Another tip is, like, if you guys are looking to get sponsorships, make sure in your description box you have a business email down there so they can contact you. This is later on in the game, but I've got sponsors at 300 subs, so you just don't know. Like, some people get sponsors before that too, and you get clothes, jewelry, free stuff. So that's just a perk of YouTube. So yeah, put your business email down there so people can contact you, companies and stuff like that. And that's a whole different thing, sponsorships. I do have a video on that if you guys want to check it out, how to get sponsorship, how to get free stuff. Last tip is just, like I said, just start, just do it. Just do it right now. Like, if you're thinking about doing it, you've been thinking about it the whole last year, it's a new year, go ahead. I know a lot of people are starting channels, I'm pretty sure today, literally. So you should be one of those people. Sign up for YouTube, it's so easy. Make your channel, do your thing, figure out what video you're gonna post it, see how it is. Oh, another tip is make sure you have good lighting. Like, that's the main thing. I don't care what you're talking about in the video, just make sure you have good lighting. If you don't have a ring light, just use your window. Like, turn to your window, open the window, and light will shine on you. So do your thing. Good luck. I hope you start this channel, because it takes you places. YouTube pays me every single month, and it helps out a lot with my bills and stuff like that. Obviously, I don't make that much money. You guys know how much I make if you guys watch how much I make on YouTube as a small YouTuber, but it's a little to get something here and there, and I'm just sitting here in my room making videos. It's nothing crazy. Like, I'm not going outside, I'm not doing heavy labor, I'm making videos, talking to a camera, posting it, and getting paid for it. So super simple, super easy. Yeah, that's it. Good luck to you guys. Make that channel, do it today or tomorrow or by the end of the week. But trust me when I tell you, it's going to be a good thing. Not everybody's going to succeed, but if you do what I told you to do, you will succeed. I am living proof of I succeeded. And I'm not a huge YouTuber by any means, but I stuck with it, got monetized, and I'm getting paid. So if you want to do that, listen to what I said, make your channel. See you next time.